Hi, this video is to help you roll your R in Spanish. There are two R sounds in Spanish. The single R is a quick flick of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. It's the R in words like pero, caro, sincero. And it's also produced in English in words like leader, later, matter, butter. So it's the same sound represented with the T or a D in English, but that's a single R in Spanish. It's called a tapped R. If you can perfect your tapped R, it'll lead into your rolled R. Here's a way to perfect your tapped R. If you have to pronounce your consonants correctly in Spanish, the T in English is different than the T in Spanish. Our T is produced by the tongue hitting the roof of our mouth, like traffic, talent. The Spanish T is pronounced with your tongue just behind your top teeth. So rather than talent, it's talento. Or rather than traffic, it's tráfico. If your tongue's in the right place for that T, rolling your R is easier. I would find it hard to tap my R if I were pronouncing the T as we do in English. Traffic, tráfico. Nothing's positioned correctly. But if I say ta, my tongue's already there. Tráfico, tráfico. That tapped R just is a little bit easier to make. It's similar with the D. The D is a dental sound in Spanish. Your tongue is behind your teeth. Rather than day is dia, or rather than delicate, it's delicado. So again, the tongue's right there in front, so it's easier to roll the R, like drastic becomes drástico. That's tip one. So here's tip two. Take a word you know, like motto in English, motto. Take off the M, replace it with a C, and you've got caro, which means dear or expensive, caro. That's just so you can make the connection of tapping your R in Spanish. Now, take off the C, and you're left with aro, aro, aro. Keep saying it, repeat it when you're alone, in the bathroom, in the car, whisper it even, aro, aro. Look, I know it sounds weird, but if you whisper it and you let some air pass over your tongue, soon you might feel that flutter. So, aro, 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 aro. With a little air passing over your tongue, you might start to realize when you're alone and you're uninhibited that maybe you can make that rolled R sound after all. And then it's just a matter of adding some consonants. You've got arro. Now put a C, carro. You've got the word for car. Now let's say rosa. It's harder to start a word with a rolled R, but now that you've got your arro, say arrosa and take off the R. Arrosa, rosa. I know I sound like I'm oversimplifying things, but you have to say these sounds aloud and get your mouth around the consonants and the vowels. And I think if you practice, you'll be able to figure out that sweet spot to roll your R. Let me know if this helps. Muchas gracias. Adiós.